Alright, birthday Howard, birthday Howard, birthday Howard, birthday Howard Shy, Cowboy Howard, birthday Howard Shy, birthday Howard Kakadash, double honor to the elder apostle, a great mentor, who will. Just their citation of Akira preaching the truth across the four corners of the earth, through the fear and power of Yahweh, outside of the hope of elect. Citation of the Israelite force that scattered among the nations, that believe in the name of Yahweh, Shai. Shalom to the family that tuned into the gospel, preach around the whole world. Peace and mercy unto you, and who the world inwardly called God, his name is Yahweh, and who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai. And where the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and those in line descendants go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel due to the scattering amongst the nations. All right, Mahari called from the Great Millstone Los Angeles camp, and here with a couple scriptures to share. It's off the group chat that brother was sharing, and also a combination of me the last couple of days admiring Joshua tree. All right, you see on the screen the tree, Joshua tree. All right, and it's also a city out here. All right, in California, toward in the desert, going toward Arizona, called Joshua tree as well. All right, and it's called Joshua tree because of the way it looked. All right, as far as like the praying, not the praying here, but the hold on, get the information on it. It said the name Joshua Tree is commonly said to have been given by a group of Mormons settling crossing the Mojave Desert in the mid-19th century. The tree role in guiding them through the desert combined with a unique shape reminding them of a biblical story in which Joshua keep his hand reach out for an extended period of time to enable the Israelites in their conquest of Canaan, alright, over the Hamite, alright. You know that account where he had to keep his hand up. Hold on, just get that scripture. It's Joshua chapter 8, verse 18. And it said of the Lord, and how said to Joshua, stretch out the spear that is in thy hand toward Ai, for I will give it into thy hand. And Joshua stretched out the spear that he had in his hand toward the city, and the ambush arose quickly out of their place, and they ran as soon as he had stretched out his hand. And they entered into the city and took it, and hated and set the city on fire. And when the men of Ai looked behind them, they saw, and behold, the smoke of the city ascended up to heaven, and they had no power to flee this way or that way. And the people that fled to the wilderness turned back upon the pursuers. And when Joshua and all Israel saw that the ambush had taken the city, and that the smoke of the city ascended, then they turned again and slew the men of Ai. And the other issued out of the city against them, so they were in the midst of Israel, some on this side and some on that side, and they smote them, so that they let none of them remain or escape. All right. So that was pretty much the point where he stretched his hand out. All right. And that city was smoked, because he was told to do so by Yahweh. All right. So that's what it looked like. His hand is being raised. All right. And that's what the tree looked like. All right. Now, this is going to tie into the scripture I'm about to bring out. Instead, Joshua trees are fast growers for a desert species. New seedlings may grow at an average rate of 7.6 centimeters or 3 inches per year in the first 10 years, then only about 3.8 centimeters, 1.5 inches per year. The trunk consists of thousands of small fibers and lacks annual growth rate, making determining the tree age difficult. This tree has a top-heavy branch system, but also what has been described as a deep and extensive root system, with root reaching down to 11 meters, which is 36 feet. If it survives the rigor of the desert, it can live for hundreds of years. Some specimens survive 1,000 years. The tallest tree reached about 15 meters, which is 49 feet. Alright, and the point is deep and extensive root system. Alright, because the scripture I'm about to bring out is, what is it? Jeremiah 17. Alright, let's go there. Jeremiah 17 and 8. Blessed the men that trusted in the Lord Yahweh Shai and who hope the Lord Yahweh Shai is. For he shall be as a tree planted by the water, and that spreadeth out her root by the river, and shall not cease when he cometh, but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. Alright, these is cause you think of the desert out here in California. That's where we have to California. It get extremely hot out here. Alright. It's chocolate trees, 110, 115 palm desert, all those areas get very, very hot. But you talk about that type of heat for like a month or 2 months straight, it's able to bear that. Alright? And that's how the men of the Lord are that trust in how much I'll try are likened to trees. Alright, I'm just using Joshua tree as an example. There's many different features of trees that do the same thing. Alright. I put in the NLT. It's the blessed are those who trust in the Lord Yahweh Shai and have made the Lord Yahweh Shai their hope and confident. They are like trees planted along a riverbank with root that reach deep into the water. Such trees are not bothered by the heat or worried by long months of drought. See that? Their leaves may stay green, and they never stop producing fruit. See that? And that's how the true men of the Lord are. All right, no matter drought or any type of situation, they're still standing firm, and they're still yielding fruit. All right, producing fruit. All right, and then let's see. John. Yeah, John 15:1. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. No more can ye except ye abide in me. Right, because we're all part of this tree. All right, we're part of this tree that stemmed from Yahweh Shai. All right, we're the branches that branch out of Yahweh Shai. All right, that makes sense. Okay, it's the verse 4 again, abide in me and I in you, and the branch cannot bear fruit of itself except it abide in the vine. No more can ye except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing. All right, so without Yahweh Shai, we can do nothing at all. All right, it's in red, so it's Yahweh Shai talking. All right, why could we stem off of Yahweh Shai? If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. All right, that's how the guys are likened to that are not a part of this thing. All right. If ye abide in me, and my word abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so shall ye be my disciple. All right, and that's how we are producing fruit. All right, from the elder apostles of Great Milton on down, is by being a branch is part of the vine, which is Yahweh Shai. All right. This is. That's pretty much it, you know. I didn't want to make the video too long, just trying to bring those out, you know, based on what the brother shared in the group chat, and also, like I said, we get a video thinking about the Joshua tree, all right? Like me personally, I just love the way they look, all right? And, you know, Joshua and the whole spiritual, what you call it, whole spiritual connection about it. So with that, shalom.